have to say, your transition from Love Island to stage, right, has been phenomenal.
Come on.
It's been a bit mad. But I think it's not even from that. It's like people say from Love Island to this, but this was always what I was.
Yeah.
But it's just, you didn't know me before.
Yeah.
I've been doing this. Like, do you think you just step into this and it just happens?
They had to
it doesn't
find out.
work like that.
Yeah.
Because everyone else has tried it, like reality type wise, and has it worked?
Nah.
The followers don't work like that. It
Yeah.
doesn't convert like that.
You know what? I think I have to commend you actually, because I don't think too many guys go into Love Island and they don't know how that conversion works.
Yeah.
And I felt like you went straight into doing the shows, right? Public appearances, and you understood the way the numbers work, which is a science in itself.
Well, I understand I hate saying followers. It's a dead word. Like I understand my audience.
Yeah.
But they're lit. Like, everyone's lit, and I know what they like to see, so I just put that in front of them. And it's also, and because I've always been true to myself, what they like to see is me. So I don't. It's not a game plan. Like, it's not a game plan. Like, I don't have to go, oh, I've got to pose like this, or I can't pose like that. I'm just myself.
Yeah.
And people will love you for it. And I think that's true with any industry. You be yourself,
and that
and
way
people,
you can never lose.
the right people are gonna love you for it. If you're trying to attract another audience, you're targeting the wrong people.
Yeah. You know, I just had that conversation with Nadia Rose, and she was saying nobody can be a better version than you.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh,
and people will like you for you. You could be fake and get 100 more K, for example. Blah, blah, blah. You could be real and end up getting 10 million more over the next 5 years because you get the right.
You connect with the right people.
Makes
That's
sense,
what
isn't
you want.
it? It's like,
And it's
you look
tiring
at
being something you're not.
Yeah, you can't keep that up for too long. We just saw that in this season.
Yes.
Eventually it runs out.
Exactly.
It runs out.
Right? So I always tell people, you can only keep up a pretense
For so long
Yeah.
before
so
people
long.
call you out on
It's
it.
I always look at your music
Before you
like
crack or you get found out.
or you
Yes.
get found out, and it will come out somehow with this
Yeah, of
day and era
course.
with camera and Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
You will get found
But
out.
it's been dope, just like being able to work with an amazing team as well. Obviously, we've got Ayo. He produced.
Come on,
first one.
come
And
on.
he's also
Come on,
produced,
come
he
on,
produced
man's
the,
been out here
the,
for a
the
minute
third one for me
still.
as well. So it's a 1, 2, 3 Ayo. We've
Yeah.
done 2 in the top 40 now.
Yeah.
Top 5.
If
Numbers.
the formula ain't broke, you don't fix it. You
Don't
get
give
what I'm
them the
saying? Like,
formula.
and that's
Ayo's like,
how we gonna rock it. You get me?
This is that Krusty Krab secret, bro.
Yeah. You get
I know Ayo's sitting over there, they're going, shh, man.
Hold it down. Hold it down. You know what I mean? No, but yeah, I've been blessed to work with my brother.
You've been out
Come
here
on.
for a minute.
A minute.
Slapping out
still,
bangers
a
on
minute.
bangers
A
and
minute
bangers. And
still.
seeing you come through now
Yeah.
and at the level and I think everything has timing, right?
Yes, everything is timing, man.
Yeah, and
Literally.
I think right now in this moment, coming out of COVID,
Yeah.
coming with the energy, and like you just said about authenticity,
Yeah.
I think the positive part from social media is seeing people clear.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you've always been this guy.
On point.
That hat, the way his
Always.
energy,
This
he's
is it.
always been this
the
guy.
truth. This
Same
is the
energy.
source. You know what I mean? That's why me and Wes connect.
Bro, even
you know what I'm
when
saying?
we did it was through Zoom, bro.
Through
But
Zoom.
it was instant.
Through Zoom.
I wrote Senior Body for fucking
Yeah,
Zoom.
through Zoom.
Bro.
And this is the thing, like, this is what I like, this is what I always tell people. It's like, because I've been around for so much time, it's like I'm in a position where I can actually spot somebody like Wes and know this ain't no regular. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this ain't
regular.
quick
Like,
stuff.
do you know what I mean?
This ain't
Because
quick.
we go through those cycles. This person's hot. Work with them.
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Come to the label meeting telling you produce this
and then
and
it's
that.
not that.
This ain't that. This is like people are gonna see. I feel like they're gonna see. They ain't even. This is just the tip of the
But
iceberg.
1 and 2, you see what's happened.
But I'm willing to
So
put
I'm
my house
seeing
on
the
it. I'm
growth.
willing to bet
Bro,
my
the
house
first-
on it.
First
This
black
guy
first black
is
artist
the
to be in the
truth.
top 5 in Germany in something like 11 years. But why do you think we called it nice to meet you, bro? It's the most universal saying in the world.
There you go.
Yeah, but the vibe speaks for itself, innit?
Yeah,
A
exactly.
vibe is a
Yeah,
vibe.
but
A vibe's a vibe. You can't.
AO's
This,
beat,
this is
boy.
not.
Yeah?
This ain't forced. This is for real.
Bruv, I've been out here, and I think Germany have been championing urban music for so
Yes.
long. They
Yeah.
love it.
We just
out there,
collabed
man.
with Loredana on the Nice to Meet You remix.
Oh yeah?
And
Yeah.
Is that out now? Or is that coming out?
Yeah, it's out. It's
out
out
now.
It pushed us to top 5. Bro, it's the level of music and creativity coming out of Germany is nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I swear to God, it's
And
nuts.
what I more love about your journey is like, especially with a show that you came from, there's always people that are like wishing for the downfall. And
Yeah.
I just seen him do numbers
Yeah.
again.
It's like
Yeah.
And
And again.
and
Ah.
again. And I'm like, yo,
Ah.
he ain't missing.
You know what's
Yeah.
sick though, and this is what I've really enjoyed about going live. is now everyone can hear me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And I know there's people in fact, the most common message that I've had in the past couple of weeks since we've been doing loads of festivals is, oh my days, I didn't know you could actually sing live. That is it. But it's like, when you think about it, it's crazy because you know you can hear me. You know what I'm doing. But it's like somehow people don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
And then when it's right in front of their face, they're like, kudos.
Undeniable.
Kudos.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
You can't deny it.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
The people who denied it that it could ever happen, it happened, and like track. And then the people who denied it could happen live, it's happened again.
And
So there you go.
And
And it
sorry,
will continue
yeah,
to
like Khaled,
another one.
another one.
I'm going to start
Another
inviting
one.
people to come into our sessions and just hear it. Just the people, like certain men that are going, oh, you still can't do it without auto-tune. Cool,
Yeah.
let's come in the studio. Let's do it. Let's do it together.
And then they see the progression.
I'd love
Exactly.
to see them, like, just to see
I
it.
want to see that. I
Yeah.
want to be in there. Shit. Inviting next man.
Come on.
Invite me. I'll come with bottles as well. I'll come with cases. Like, yeah, I'm here.
Shout out Bel-Air.
But bruv, I definitely that progression and even your energy, and I think that I've kind of watched you grow and kind of do your thing and just kind of moving in the way that you've moved. It's your own lane.
Yeah.
You haven't picked
In
a
my
lane
own
and said,
lane
I
with
want
the
to be in
top
them.
In my own lane with
Go on, give me line.
in my own lane with the top down. That's
Yeah.
I'm in my own lane. That's why I wanted to cut.
Yeah, and it made sense. And even the
And
way
another one. Hey.
it's almost like it's weird. It's almost like when you're listening to the way you're dropping singles, it's timing. You've
Yes.
managed to get a
Done
timing,
2 in the past year. That's it.
and it worked.
And 2 in it, we rose Seen a Body, and then Nice to Meet You about 6 months later. But we've done some features. We did just rock with Clean Bandit, which is crazy. That's gone top 40 again.
I love
The whole
that.
thing.
Man. I love
Works,
that. I think
works.
this partnership we got here now
Come
just
on,
makes
man.
sense.
Duo.
I'm
Come
expecting to see some futuristic
We got
stuff
some
out of you,
crazy
man.
stuff
yeah.
coming,
And
man.
wild stuff.
Yeah,
Yo.
and Bel-Air have been like moving with this whole ethos right now of self-made. So
Self-made.
I'll go with- where's you first? What does self-made mean to you?
Self-made, I think, is being authentic, being honest with yourself, and having a vision and being able to follow through with it. Having a solid vision and believing in yourself that you can actually achieve it, and then watch it manifests. I've told you. I said last year, 2018, I performed at Wembley. We performed at Wembley last week. I said I'd do wireless. I've done wireless. I said I'd do strawberries and cream. I've done it, and that was before music even started. Manifest. And actually follow what you actually want to do and be authentic, and I think that's self-made.
Facts,
I
man.
love that. I love
Facts,
Finding
facts.
happiness within yourself, I think that's self-made.
Facts.
It's not just about material like that.
I think,
Facts.
yeah, happiness in itself with what's the word I think about?
Happiness comes from within. That's self-made for me. It's like you've started manifesting that in yourself, and you've worked for it in yourself. You're self-made.
Facts.
And I think that's so overlooked. That simple of
Trust
just being
me.
happy.
100%. You get to a level and you want to get to higher anyway. It's like, stop looking at that as the measure of your happiness. It's not. Like, be happy within yourself. You're self-made. You're self-made happy. I'd rather be self-made happy than self-made rich.
I love that.
There you
actually.
go.
That's sick. And I'm
There you
nicking
go.
that, right? I was going on my
There you
Instagram
go.
as a quote
Yeah.
earlier. I'd rather
on.
be
Wow, that's a next. That's
I'm
a
stealing
next
that.
bar.
That's a bar and a half.
t-shirt.
I'd
and
rather be
everything.
self-made happy than self-made rich.
Come on.
If that comes out, I want some points on that. I want some points on that record.
Watch Primark
Yeah.
rip yourself now.
Come on.
Hey yo, what does self-made mean to you, man?
Look, man, for me, it's in the slogan itself. Be yourself and make it, and you're self-made.
Yeah,
Gang.
true. That.
If you can make it,
Make it
being
happen.
yourself, self-made.
I love that.
like
That's how I know you two work. It's
Come
like a
on.
natural little vibe going
Come
on there.
on,
And
there's
he hears
vibes.
it. It's like you hear it and he's
Come
gone.
on, come
yeah,
on.
that one.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Another
That is
one.
the weirdest thing though. Remember we had an hour-long conversation about how
Yeah.
our ears are the same.
Yeah, we
So,
did. We're like, bro, how
We're
come
dedicated,
nobody
like,
gets this?
be
Like, what is
certain
going
rooms,
on? Like,
big producers or engineers that just don't hear things.
they
and
don't
then
hear it the same
both
way.
of us look at each other at the same time. We're like,
Right.
nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's the one. That's like that.
Nope.
You know, you hear a record,
They're
you
like,
go, I
oh
don't
my
want
god, I
that.
love this, and you're like,
Nah,
Don't
nah.
want you heard.
Yeah, nah.
And you gotta be like, bro, no.
no, we're at
Yeah.
Geo. We're actually at Geo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick, man. I think I've
Vibes.
seen it to come together right now and how authentically it's come together. I think people get it.